Right, it's been a couple of months or more, probably about 2.5, nearly 3 months since I was last down the Chesil. So finally managed to get back out, and it's coming up to 12:30. Oh, what's the date today? On the 5th, 12:30 on the 13th of January 2022. So it'll be my first session on the Chesil this year. I don't know really what to expect. Hard frost this morning, temperature gets up to about 10-11 degrees, double figures early in the afternoon down there in Dorset. So yeah, give it a go, and fingers crossed might catch the immaculate C word. Rightio. Okay, so see you when we get down there. Right, I'm in Abbotsbury. Just picked my bait up from Abbotsbury Fishing Tackle. Just coming down to the car park at 3 o'clock. Journey took me, well, I left at half past 12, so I had to stop for fuel, and I've just had a bit of a chit chat there with Aaron in the shop there. So my apologies to everyone. I thought that they were closed. Last year, but no, apparently they were closed. Was it back in September last year for 1 week because of COVID? They had to isolate. So there we go, coming down past Tropical Garden. It's dark. I expect blue sky day today, beautiful sun. It'd be dark about 2:45 or 5. So I have to say, for a midweek session, the car park's been pretty bloody rammed. It's Thursday, 13th of January, and the car park's rammed, and I don't see many dog walkers around. So I think everyone's out for the immaculate sea. There we are. Right, onwards and upwards. Over there is the bird hut, and there's the I don't know what that structure is in the middle there, and I'm going to be walking up to roughly opposite those and fishing there. And thankfully there's no one down here, so even though the car park was rammed, they're probably all up in the car park end. But it's absolutely stunning day. We should get a lovely sunset tonight, and it's like a northeasterly blowing 5-10 miles per hour max, if that. Yeah, looking forward to the session. See you in a bit. First rod, I'm going to start with the lovely little 2 clip down, as I've shown before. It's got 2 SRT springs. It was in my previous video from last year, which is 1 week after the rough sea video. So there's a pair, there's a size 1 with little stop knots up snood just to stop the worm bait from slipping back. They clip into each other, like I showed you, via the breakaway relay clips. It's like a little swivel with a bait hook on, bait clip on. There we go, going down to a 150 gram DCA breakaway, and that's got the bait clip on the actual lead. One of the things I'm going to be doing here, I've already just wetted the hooks. So what I'm doing, because they were this rig's about 2 months old, even though I dried the hooks off when I finished, I've tested them, they're strong, but I'm going to just put a bit of a point back on them, like so, just to give it. Same here, just give an edge to the hook. I could even twist them if I wanted to, just offset the bend. I'm not going to do that. So I don't think I'll be missing anything in these calm conditions. Should be able to hook what's biting. Right. First bait will be, where is he? Blow lug. Blow lug on the bottom hook. These ones I dug yesterday, and then I popped into, because I only dug about 20 yesterday. It took me nearly bloody 45-50 minutes to get 20 lug out, pretty hard. So then this morning I ordered some extra blow lug with Abbotsbury tackle, and he had it there in the shop, and he had rag as well, so I got some rag, so I've got plenty of blow lug now. I've also got one wrap of frozen black, and I'm going to go through. There you go. That's the sort of stamp of worm I dug last night. It's not too bad. Going to try and fish perhaps through to about midnight. Yeah. No. So. High water is 3:45 this afternoon, which we're coming out. It's 5 minutes past 4 now. Another 40 minutes or so. It's high water, and then about probably 5:15, it'll start to go out. Low water. Yeah, it's going to be down around about midnight, thereabouts, 11 o'clock this evening. So I'm going to fish it from high water down, which makes a change. I normally fish from low water up, so I'm going to try it this way round. Top hook. I'm going to put some rag on the top hook. There's your ragworm. Again, the rag from Abbotsbury tackle. Good worm, it's not too big, not too small. It's the Goldilocks worm. It's just right. Right, there we go. That's all on there. Bit of a mess. There we go. And just tip off a little bit of squid. Sharpen the stone. Yeah. So, 2 little slivers of squid, and we shall go. Just got that little. Okay. Right, here we are. Once, twice, 3 times a squidly, and on the lug, just tip that once, twice. So there we have the rig. Okie doke. There it is, all in kit. There we go. Right, this rig is my little up and over, but with the Gemini hanger clip, which is I showed you in the previous video from last year. So yeah, it goes on the hanger clip like so, and goes down to your clip at the bottom, which in this case is on the lead. I can do it. Yeah, get on there. There you go. So all clips in nice, and when it hits the beach, well, when it hits the surface of the sea, the impact of hitting the water, well, says Neil, should release. It will release. Oh, God almighty. There you go. And it will come down, and it will be a flowing trace. It won't be in a bloody mess like that. It will be a flowing trace fishing for me on the seabed. Well, I know that it does flow out and just being awkward, and I've got about, probably looking at that, I've got hooks in my jumper. There you go. What have I got? About 4.5 foot flowing trace there, and that's a pennel. So a little sliding hook above the main hook. These are size 1s, Camasands. I've told you about these before, I think. So, no, size 1.0 Camasands. Small enough to get a flatty, but big enough to, well, I've landed undulates on these up to double figures. So, you know, I think it's the 2 hooking power of the pennel, which most of the rays get hooked on that top hook on the slider. But there you go. I'm going to put some lug and squid on this one. Just baited that up, and I've literally just slid the worms up. I've tucked the top pennel hook into the top worm and fed the worm around that one as well, and then slid it down, which compresses the bait, which squeezes the juices through. And on the very bottom there's a little bit of squid, 3-inch piece of squid, just hooked on about 3-4 times, pushed up that on the main hook. Yeah, it's only a smallish bait, but it's not small scent wise. Yeah, what I'm going to do now is, if I can do it, yeah, I can just about do it by the looks of it. We should clip it to there, and then we careful not to unclip it. Clip it onto my lead. Like so. And then you have bait ready to go. There's the bait, there's the Gemini hangover, and when that unclips, it'll be a flowing trace. Perfect. both out there now. It's time for me to have my very late lunch, which is about 3 hours overdue. There we go, and I'll just get the sunset for you because you've got to have that for Chesil. There she blows, Mr. Christian, there she blows. It's absolutely stunning down here, isn't it? See right down there. Just trying to think of the names now. All the way down past West Bay. Right round. There's quite a few anglers down by the car park. And if we go past that beautiful sunset, look at that. It's about to sizzle in the sea. I just, honestly, how can anyone not want to come and fish here? It's so beautiful. There we are, Portland. Right, let's have some food. Quickly show you this is my spare trace, spare rig on, all baited up, ready to go. That is a pulley pennel with 3/0 main hook and I think a 2/0 pennel sliding hook. I'm just trying to think, it was mustard. Yeah, it was mustard. I can't remember the pattern numbers, but 3/0 main with a 2 hook pennel, 2/0 pennel. Sorry, baited with 2 blow and 1 frozen black and a bit of squid. All ready to go, clipped up there, ready to clip on to my swivel on the end of my leader. Actually bought 2 pasties actually. Got 1 pasty for lunch, just had a ploughman's and another pasty now, but I've got another pasty for dinner and a Scotch egg, some tomato soup. That'll be a bit later on this evening now. And she is. Oh, cool. Anyone thought I'd be... Well, that's all you ever see is Kinston's pasties because, well, I don't know, they just seem to be the tastiest off the shelf up our way. So, yeah. Cup of coffee, actually. Let's see if I can show you the rods. Yeah. Here we are. There we go. I don't want it to be a checkbook and pen. There's no bloody reason for that. It's normally when I'm trying to hold the shouter down that it's checkbook and pen. So we'll see. There you go, everybody. Just before it's getting dark, I have an absolute, look at that. Red sky at night, shepherd's delight, or in this case it looks like an orange strip with the sun. It's just fantastic, isn't it? Look at that. I can't believe that. That's the best one I've seen for a long time, actually. It almost makes me feel like it's a summer's evening, but it's not. It's the second week of January, well, nearly the end of towards the end of the second week of January, and there'll be a frost in a bit. Yeah, so that's why I've just got togged up, got my thermal suit on, or my onesie, thermal onesie, as they call it in the 21st century. You used to call them thermal suits in the 20th century. There we go. Yeah, got my woolly hat on. Got another layer to put on as yet. Not a problem. I expect the whiting will kick off in a bit. I hope they don't. I hope the codling come in. But we'll see. We'll see. Motionless. That's all I can say. I think Chesil's going to bite me tonight. If the frost doesn't, the beach will. We'll see. Cool. Bloody cold out there. I'll tell you what, it's super brass monkeys. It really is. It really is. You know what, coming in tonight, coming down the back lane into Abbotsbury, just before we get into the village, on the last slope, there's a load of water that runs out the field. It's been doing it for the last couple of months, and it runs out the field and down the road for about 50 yards. And I'm thinking that if it all freezes up tonight, that's not running, it's going to freeze. Well, I won't be getting up there. I won't, you know, if I try and go up there, I won't be going anywhere. So, I should probably have to go along the main road in the Weymouth direction, take the next left. Portisham, that's it. Portisham, and then cut through Hardy's Monument, and then back through to the main Dorchester Road, and then home. Home, James, and don't spare the horses. As regards to fishing, rods are motionless. I might even have to just go onto mackerel strip, see if I can just catch something to save a blank, but lug and squid, it's not doing anything for me. It's absolutely dead here. Pulley pennel, I've got my my up and over rig. Yeah, I'll have to go and put a scratcher out, I think, to see if I can get something. But let's have a look at the rods. Rods aren't doing anything, and I've got bloody good bait on there. Yeah. The combination of blow lug and black, it's a really good combination. A bit of squid on there. So I don't know. Anyway, just go and check the rods. Right, finally, at 5 to 8, nearly 4 hours since I started. Yeah, believe it or not, on the flowing trace rig. Right, so it's just a bit of time. Yeah, 1:02 in the morning, and I left the Chesil at about 11:56, and I've just pulled over, check a couple of things on my phone. I'm on is it Emery Down now, isn't it? I'm going over the New Forest I've got about another hour's drive to get home. What happened? Somehow in the cold, the phone battery just went, and yeah, so I couldn't show you the fish that I did get, but it was very bad. It was very scratchy. I ended up with 2 pout, 1 whiting, and 1 strap conger, and that was it. Really scratchy, really hard. Yeah, so yeah, so I couldn't finish the film on the beach, but I'm finishing it now in the car. Nothing really to show you on camera really. I've seen it all before. There we are. But I was hoping for the elusive cod. Yeah, never mind. Rightio, until next time. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Cheers. See you in the next one. Ciao.